The noise. Noise campaign. Started when I was upstairs, exiting out the apartment. Oh, no, don't turn off the sirens now. Come on. That's right. Criminals. Talk about criminals. Criminals are right. Welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program. Target Individual Experience. Target Individual Programming. Oh yeah. What a day, what a day, what a day. Never ended, never ended. Yeah. Oh yeah, you see her. You see her. White woman standing outside at night in the dark, smoking a joint. Alright, you thought you seen it all. You thought you seen it all. Right? Welcome to the black community. I was like, who's to say that? The black community. Who was that? Anyhow. So they again sending me subliminal message near part to the department using their sirens. I was just running the new PC that I bought, that I built. Not really new, has some new parts, has some used parts. The only thing that is new is the motherboard and the case and the power supply. Everything else, and the hard drive. Everything else, graphics card, CPU. I would say the two most major components, the CPU and the graphics card. All right, and the RAM. That's right, the RAM. So I put I got it's okay. I've been testing it out to make sure that it's running okay before I reset it and then pack it up. And then I still have another PC there that I've had there for like 2 years that I had offered to one of Alyssa if she wanted to donate it to one of her classmates, and she did. But I haven't seen her classmate or his mother so far. I don't know. It's a pretty good PC, particularly now. Now, when you're trying to buy, particularly RAM, it is so expensive. A few months ago, you can get a 16 gigabytes of RAM, right? 2 sticks, or even 1 stick. 2 sticks of 8 gigabytes each to make 16, and then 1 stick of 16 gigabytes. You can get that for like around $30 something for 16 gigs. Now 16 gigs cost over $100. It's back to its 2010, 2011, 2012 pricing, which is ridiculous. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I bought my son some thermal socks, but he didn't want them. He was like, "You don't like the color?" I'm like, "What's wrong with the color?" But yeah, they're pretty warm. So I said, "Okay, he doesn't want to wear them, so I'll wear them." My son, I'll tell you, it's teenagers anyway. When you're a teenager, you walk down the street and you're like, you got your jacket open. Oh, look at this, number 32. Look at that. What is it? 763268. Right there. Oh, look, what do you do? Oh, he's running dollar cab. Wow. Oh, he's a taxi. He's a taxi. That's right. But usually these taxis, you have to, you usually, actually no, he's running dollar cab. That's what he's doing. He's running dollar cab. Got a nice car there, SUV, and you running dollar cab, bro. I hear you. I hear you. I know this economy is rough. You know, you need to make the extra money, particularly if you're not at your regular call. I guess why not? But yeah, anyhow. So I was saying I was there's always certain things that they'll do. Like for example, earlier today, like even yesterday, Pam was acting all very, really, really friendly, really friendly. She had went out. She was going over with her friends. Actually, Friday, she was like, "Oh, I'm going over with my friend such and such. Tomorrow's her birthday, what have you." All of a sudden, now she's volunteering information, right? Which I don't really care. Whereas before, she's like, oh, "I'm going out tomorrow," and that was it. Then when I got there, when she was leaving, she's like, "Oh, I'm leaving right now. I'll be back at such and such," and then calling me from the train station now. After she got out the train station, calling me now. Did you go to the store? Did you? I'm like, "Yep, I went to the store. I got a couple of stuff," and that was very, very friendly. Today, even when I came in today, very, very friendly. And then, when the New York Police Department, every time she walked into the living room, they start using the sirens. Right? Every time she walks into the living room, they start using the sirens. New York Police Department. Right? And then she started doing like the palm fixation drill and so forth and so on. I didn't really pay on the mind. Then I think it was like 7 o'clock. She's like, "Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go." I'm like, "Pamela, calm down. You gotta go and wash Alyssa's hair. Okay? I'm not in your way. Go and wash Alyssa's hair." So, she's having a hard time trying to wash Alyssa's hair. So now I gotta go take Alyssa to the hairdresser to get her hair washed. Because she doesn't want to deal with washing Alyssa's hair, because Alyssa gives her a hard time. I told her, I said, "Listen, you have nobody else to blame but yourself." Let me tell you, she flew off the handle. But it's true. She has nobody else to blame but herself when it comes to Alyssa. All right? Now, I'm not talking about other things like her being manipulated and stuff like that. I'm talking about with our children. The fact that, when I used to tell her that she cannot let Alyssa dress herself for school, she didn't want to hear about it, right? So when I would dress Alyssa, even though she would cry, that's what she's going to wear. You're going to wear your school uniform. That's it. That's why you have a school uniform. Her mother used to go to school anyhow. I used to come pick up from school when her mother take her to school, and she would dress her like it's the damn fall. A thin jacket, not even dressed appropriately. Even in weather like this, she would send her to school with no socks on. How you send your child to school in below freezing weather with no socks on? Because she doesn't want to wear socks. Like, you are the parents, and the fact that you are a nurse, you should know better. She can get frostbite. So, like I tell her, I said, "Listen, man, don't take your frustration out of me and the kids. All right? If your life impacted the way that's because you didn't want to listen. You didn't want to listen, even when I give you good advice." And I said, for a person who was honest with you and always been honest with you, this is how I get treated. Yet the dudes that lie to you, right, to screw you, and that's what you like, though. You like that shit, right? That's what you like. You like that, right? Racking up bodies, as they would say. You like that, right? Oh, it's only sex. Yeah, okay. Without understanding the trauma. Without understanding the trauma of having so many sexual partners. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Their minds are all screwed up.